Welcome! In the previous video, we talked about the Dogon tribe, the Belgian engineer Robert Bouwval, and the writer Robert Temple, author of The Sirius Mystery. We discussed his discovery that the Dogon people's knowledge of the movement of this star in the sky has been inherited for thousands of years from the ancient Egyptians. We invite you to watch the previous video as it is connected to today's discussion. Today, we will explore the research journey of Robert Bouwval alongside Robert Temple, the author of The Sirius Mystery, which lasted 10 years and ultimately led to a theory that could rewrite and reshape the entire history of ancient Egypt. Robert Bouwval was born in Alexandria, and at the age of 12, he moved with his family to London, where he graduated as a civil engineer and continued his life there. Like millions of others, he became fascinated with the pyramids. In the 1980s, during a visit to the Egyptian Museum in Tahrir Square, Cairo, Bouwval saw an aerial photograph of the 3 pyramids on the museum's walls. The image, taken from a plane at a height of approximately 2 kilometers, showed the pyramids from an elevated perspective. He focused intensely on this image, and 3 questions came to his mind. Questions he could not answer at the time. The first question: why are there 3 pyramids? Why not 2, 4, or 5? According to Egyptian references and historical books, these pyramids are the tombs of the 4th dynasty kings, built around 2500 BC, specifically belonging to Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. However, this raises more puzzling questions. King Khufu had a son named Jedefre. Why did he not build his pyramid next to his father's on the Giza plateau? Instead, he constructed his pyramid in Abu Rawash, about 10 kilometers away. Similarly, King Menkaure had a son named Shepseskaf, also a king of the 4th dynasty. Why did he not build his tomb alongside them and instead chose to build it 18 kilometers away in Saqqara? The second question: why is the 3rd pyramid significantly smaller than the 1st and 2nd? Menkaure's pyramid is only 65 meters tall and roughly half the volume of the first 2. The most common explanation in historical sources is that Menkaure built a smaller pyramid to reduce costs. However, this theory seems illogical since his pyramid contains a large number of massive red granite stones, some weighing over 10 tons. Did you know that red granite was transported from Aswan, over 1,000 kilometers away? Cutting and transporting these stones was extremely difficult and expensive. It would not make sense to build a smaller pyramid while using more costly materials. If cost-cutting was the reason, why didn't he construct it entirely from limestone, which was cheaper and more accessible? The third and final question, which troubled Bouwval the most: why is the 3rd pyramid not aligned with the 1st and 2nd? If we draw a straight line through the center of the 1st and 2nd pyramids, we see that the 3rd one is slightly off this axis, as if it was built in the wrong location. Some historians have suggested that geological conditions made the original alignment unsuitable, claiming that building the 3rd pyramid in line with the others would have caused structural collapses due to weak soil. However, no strong evidence has been provided to support this claim. No geological studies have been conducted to confirm that the terrain would have caused subsidence or structural failure if the pyramid had been built in alignment. Therefore, this explanation remains merely a hypothesis.
These are the questions that puzzled Robert Bouwval. Why are there 3 pyramids on the Giza plateau? Why is the 3rd pyramid belonging to King Menkaure significantly smaller than the 1st pyramid of King Khufu and the 2nd pyramid of King Khafre? And why is Menkaure's pyramid not aligned with the axis of the 1st and 2nd pyramids? For many years, Robert Bauval struggled with these questions and was not convinced by the illogical explanations that existed. As a civil engineer, he was certain that the design of the 3 pyramids, their sizes, and their locations were all planned and built at the same time, following a single architectural blueprint. This means that all the pyramids were drawn on one master plan and constructed simultaneously. The idea that one king built a pyramid and then another king decided to build his beside his father's, followed by a 3rd king doing the same, was not convincing. It was clear that they were all built at the same time, just like when designing a residential city where roads, buildings, towers and facilities like schools and hospitals are all planned together on the same blueprint. There must have been an official decree or an ancient document outlining the design of these pyramids. But where was it? Unfortunately, he could not find an answer until he discovered a key clue in the desert of Saudi Arabia. In the next video, we will find out together what he discovered there and how it helped him unlock the answers to all these questions. See you in the next video. Wishing you all goodness, love, and peace. Goodbye.